This is WGN News with a special report regarding unidentified flying aircraft supposedly attempting to enter Earth's atmosphere, according to the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in San Agustin, New Mexico. It is currently unknown whether these aircraft are confirmed to be hostile. Residents should stay inside and monitor this event via television, radio, or other news outlets. We do not know much about these strange objects, but we will continue on researching. In the meantime, we just received a National Information Center statement on our equipment. Please stand by as these instructions may be vital to your safety, and then we will resume normal programming.
This is not a test of the National Emergency Alert System.
A National Primary Entry Point EAS system has issued National Information Center for the following counties or areas. The District of Columbia, D.C., at 12:10 a.m. on March 3, 2016, effective until 1:10 a.m. At 12:07 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, numerous unidentified objects of unknown intent and unknown origin were detected at high altitudes over multiple locations of Earth's outer space by the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in San Agustin, New Mexico. These strange objects are presumed to be some form of controlled aircraft. It is unknown if more of these aircraft will arrive or if they will attempt entering Earth's atmosphere. At this time, all residents of the United States are encouraged to monitor local media outlets as more updates will follow as information becomes available to the public.
A school closing statement has been issued for the entire state of Georgia, including all counties, effective until 6:18 p.m.
At 12:07 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, numerous unidentified objects of unknown intent and unknown origin were detected at high altitudes over multiple locations of Earth's outer space by the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in San Augustine, New Mexico. Beginning at 2:43 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, sightings of multiple unidentified flying aircrafts have been reported by law enforcement and National Weather Service Doppler radars throughout the country. These aircrafts are believed to be entering Earth's atmosphere through what many are describing as wormholes. These wormholes are what appears to be bright lights and not cloud formations. These spottings are backed by National Weather Service Doppler radars throughout the country as well as the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Sighting locations in the United States include, but are not limited to, Georgia, Florida, North Dakota, New York, Illinois, Texas, Michigan, Wyoming, California, Oregon, Arizona, Virginia, and New Mexico. The aircrafts are presumed to be foreign and may pose a threat in these areas as it isn't known if these aircrafts are confirmed hostile. The United States Secretary of Defense has raised the national warning level to DEFCON 3. The airspaces of the United States and considerable other countries are now closed due to this situation. Schools and educational businesses have also been closed. The only exception to this are military, police, and medical flights. Ongoing flights have been diverted to the nearest airport in respect to their location. In addition, incoming international flights have been redirected to Alaska to avoid proximity to the unidentified aircrafts. The United States Air Force 481st and 483 fighter wings have been mobilized to event locations to apprehend the unidentified aircrafts. It is requested by the Federal Bureau of Investigation that any calls to any local emergency services be restrained to urgent situations or new information regarding the unidentified aircrafts. To stay tuned to instructions and news, residents in event locations are strongly urged to seek an indoor structure and tune into any media news outlets as more information may occasionally become available to the public.
This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. The following is an urgent public safety message from the United States government. Please pay attention as the instructions that will be provided might save your life. At 12:07 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, numerous unidentified aircraft of unknown intent and unknown origin simultaneously appeared at high altitudes over multiple locations of Earth's outer space. These aircraft were detected by the National Radio Astronomy Observatory located in San Augustine, New Mexico. These aircraft are now considered extremely dangerous. At 3:35 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, reports have begun of attacks from these unidentified aircraft from multiple locations across the entire globe in what appears to be a coordinated effort of extermination. These hostile aircraft continue to descend into the skies of Earth through what are now designated as wormholes. New event locations that have been disclosed are as follows: Delaware, South Dakota, Mississippi, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Nevada, Virgin Islands, Hawaii, Utah, Vermont, Guam, Indiana, Maine, Rhode Island, Ohio, Oklahoma, Colorado, and Wisconsin. The United States, along with the mass majority of the world, is under siege from these attacks. These unknown aircrafts are using an unknown type of directed energy weaponry that is believed to emit very harmful ionizing radiation in the form of beams, hot enough to instantaneously incinerate any individual in the vicinity, with a radius of approximately 50 miles from the target. Anyone and anything caught in or near these beams can be immediately ignited in flames, resulting in certain death. There have been electromagnetic pulse attacks in some locations that have caused total blackouts. In addition, there are reports that aircrafts are carrying unidentified entities that are disembarking from the craft and traversing the land. These creatures are described as being dark with blackened eyes, with scaly skin, standing around 7 feet tall, and communicating in a distinct vocalization of loud clocks and distorted whispering clicks. All reported efforts of diplomacy with said entities have proven to be fatal. The entities are said to possess abnormal speed, strength, extreme homicidal aggression, and resilience to conventional ballistic weaponry. These unidentified flying aircraft and creatures are now confirmed to be of extraterrestrial origin. Citizens located in event zones are obliged to immediately shelter in place in a sturdy and substantial shelter, with as few or no windows as possible to avoid being attacked or abducted. To shelter in place, gather all the people in your home, and turn off all lights. Close and lock all windows and doors. Secure and barricade yourself with any means possible, such as boards or furniture. Turn off all air conditioning units. Gather any firearms or other forms of weaponry, a flashlight with extra batteries, clothing, blankets, food, water, medical supplies, and a hand-cranked or battery-powered radio with you for your stay in the shelter. Any citizens located in rural or non-affected areas immediately travel to the nearest military base and evacuate north away from the designated event zones as possible. All military, law enforcement, and civil service personnel are required to report to the nearest military installation and proceed with any and all counter-offensive measures. Do not hesitate or delay. Shelter in place if you are in the affected event zones immediately to protect your life. You will